So everybody wants their website to rank well in Google. And so, there's a couple things though that I want to share about what can hurt you in Google's search engine rankings and other search engines as well, but primarily for Google. So the premise is that the more links you have coming back to your site, the better off in general that you are. And so what I want to talk about is a couple of bad things or things you should stay away from when trying to build links back to your site or when publishing content on your site so that it's seen as a more valuable site. The first one is there are a lot of companies out there who will sell you, 500 links for $49.99, and they will. They'll actually get 500 links for that price. Of course, it's outsourced, outside of the country, and so they'll actually have people who will go and post all of these links at such an unbelievably cheap price. The problem is that the quality of those links are very low. And what I mean by link quality is they'll go on and they'll post your link on some arbitrary forum or some membership directory site which has a very, very low quality rank in the eyes of Google, or at the very least it's a fair quality, but it's absolutely not related to your site or your industry whatsoever. And so actually Google really sees that these low quality links are building up against your site, and it's actually discounting sites now because of those types of links. And so recently they actually had an update to their big bot, or their algorithm anyways, and it's called Penguin. And so what happened is Google saw that there was a whole bunch of these websites that were buying links, and they were just low quality links. And what happens is a lot of people had good rankings because they were building links this way, and they had gotten brought down because Google picked up on it. The second thing that you want to stay away from, and this is more related to the content that's actually on your website, is called keyword stuffing. And that's where, because we know that search engines will scan a page, read all the text that's on that page, and then decide what that page is about, then one of the important things is to have good keywords on the page. The problem is when you take this too far, what people end up doing is they just put like a whole bunch of keywords separated by a comma, not actually like a readable paragraph that's all in just a row, or they'll put it in the title tag, they'll just stuff a whole bunch of keywords in there, and if it's not really readable by humans, or if it doesn't sound intelligible, then you really shouldn't do it. So if it's just a bunch of keywords stuck in there, don't do that. You want to put your keywords in important parts, like in the header tags and things like that. And if you don't know what this means, then really just the main point of it all is just to don't stuff a whole bunch of keywords in your body text somewhere, because Google will see it, and any other search engines of course will see it, and then they'll know that you're spamming, and they'll discount your website on the search engine result pages. Okay, the next thing is about duplicate content. So many people, when they want to build a website, they'll just copy content from other websites, and this is a terrible, terrible strategy. Google can tell right away if you've copied your page off of some other website, and Google will see that it's duplicate content, and at the very best for you, it'll return your site much lower than the original site whenever someone's searching for a keyword that might return your website. But at the worst, Google can actually think that your website is spamming or plagiarizing even at the worst, and take your website right off of Google's index altogether.